Hello guys, I'm here with a video. I got a mod installed. It's a My Hero Academia mod, which gives you powers called quirks. Now quirks are basically just supernatural abilities. But it spawns NPCs like cops and SWAT. And I have another mod installed that I'm not going to be showcasing today, but it's a Spider-Man mod. I'm just wearing Spider-Man's black and red uniform. So I'm going to show you the quirks from worst to best. So let me just do okay, let me just add an extra 9. Okay, now that I have enough for all the abilities, let's get into the first quirk. Which isn't a quirk, it's just quirkless. So, it's impossible to be spawned with the quirkless token. But like, you don't spawn with the token, it just automatically gives you the quirk. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to spawn with quirkless. It's just regular Minecraft at that point. But with NPCs, and if you're playing with friends, they have a quirk, or there's quirkless too. The next one is Super Regeneration, which here I'll be in survival mode. Game mode, survival. And then let me just do creative 2. Alright, so all it does is it just heals you quicker. So like, it's not even good. Like, here, I'm wearing armor, so if I take it off, look at how much, like, he can still kill me quickly. But then again, it might give me enough time to kill him. But it's not. Now, the next one is Eraser, which basically erases someone's quirk if you're looking at them directly. Now, since SWAT members don't have a quirk, it doesn't work on them. So, can't do that. And this is just the same thing as erase, but you don't have to look at them, you just have to be around them. And if I go here, this guy has a quirk. He can't use his quirk since I'm looking at him. This guy usually has a quirk. Here, I'll show you. If I go into survival, look at that. Shoot, that scared me. Look at that. He does a lot of damage actually. So if I do eraser on, he can no longer explode. And if I turn it off, let's just see, he jumped using his quirk. So yeah, that is eraser. The next one is invisibility, where it makes you invisible. But you see, the thing is, with armor, you still see it. But the NPCs can still see you, just players can't. The other one is light refraction. It doesn't do damage, it just slows them down. As you see, he's slowed down. Now that he's faster and I do flashbang, it just slows them down slower. So that's all it is for invisibility, which in my opinion is pretty bad. The next one is zero gravity, which here I'll test on him again. If you use it on him, it makes him float, and if I do shift and then use it again, it releases. Now this is self-nullify, and this one, it's meteor shower. You know, Uraraka puts, or zero gravity puts lots of rocks into the air and then releases them, which makes them all start falling down. Now that's the only fighting ability that zero gravity has, so which is why it's not higher on the list. So this one is strong arm, where this one, it makes your arm super strong. But if I can get a better host, the civilian over here, it launches him and does a lot more damage than a regular one. Here, let's see. It's practically your best weapon. Unless if you have like another white sword or something. The next one is Barrage. It's just a lot of normal punches, where you can just spam, but I think it's a bit stronger than the next one. And the last one for strong arm is ground strike, where you're around it, he strikes the ground, he blows it up. So that strong arm's a pretty good one, but it's not the best. It would be higher on the list if it had more abilities, or like say it gives you, it gives you haste and strength too. Or like if it gives you more abilities, then it would be higher on the list. The next one is air cannon, which gives you an air shot. Practically, it does have pretty far range, but it's just a shoot. The next one is air blasts, where around you, here we go, skeleton, around you, it blows it up. But like, you can't be doing like right here and then do it, it won't affect it. You have to be looking at it again. So it's not the best. Air torrent, it's the same as the first one, just you can hold it down. Gosh, that was really loud. It's the same as the first one, but you can hold it doan. If it had more abilities and maybe it was stronger, it would be higher up on the list. But this one's better than strong arm because it is ranged. Unlike strong arm, it's not. Next one is water gun. This one has 5 abilities. The first one is water bullet. It just shoots water at it. The next one is water spray, where it's the same thing as water bullet, just it's stronger. Next one is water hose, where you can hold it down. It's water spray, but you can hold it down. Alright, the next one is water jet, which boosts you up. You shift, it stops. This one's just a flight ability, the first of it. It's not really flight, it's just kind of like Uraraka's float or Zero Gravity's float. Just it, in my opinion. It looks cool. Next one is water slash. It creates a slash of water, which is actually pretty cool. And it does lots of damage as if it's like a pressure washer, but in Minecraft. It would be stronger if it had more abilities and if the abilities were, you know, just stronger. Next one is sludge. Alright, so this one, it's practically the same as water, the first ability, the same as water's first ability, but it's green. Second one is yank, where it pulls it towards you. Like say it's below you, you pull it up and it gets launched up. Next one is speed, which is its flight ability. It just makes you go up. Oh, it makes you turn into sludge and go forward or whatever direction you're looking in. Like, so I'm doing it up, I can look up and I go up. and it prevents fall damage. If you're in sludge form, it's basically sludge speed, but all your abilities are stronger and you're invisible, but you're just this sludge thing, and it's really annoying. The last one is Sludge Trap, which hits them, does damage, and makes them slower. So this one is better than water because it has the yank. Unlike water, it just has the regular slap. It has speed where it's really fast and you can move where you are. Form, I don't really know why this exists. It just makes your punches stronger and your ability stronger. It's kind of like a booster. And Trap, it's kind of like the poisoning effect, but it slows it down too, so you can hit it while it's getting damaged. That is why it's better than water. And now, for the other ones here, let me get rid of that. For the other ones first is actually wait. There you go. Electrification, where it has Stun Gun, which does a lot of damage, and it's not range, it's just in front of you. So it's kind of like Sludge's last ability, but no range. Next one is Electrify. This one makes whatever you punch take a lot of damage and gets electrified. And let's see, if it hits you, it gets electrified. Okay, that was close. The next one is Indiscriminate Shock, which is basically, let me go. Which is basically just the first one, but it makes it all around. I think it's pretty cool, as you don't have to aim, you just have to be near something. The next one is Bolt Dash, which is kind of like Sludge's first ability, just it's really quick, and if you run into something, I believe, it does not hurt it. Okay, so if you run it, it's just a quick dash. The next one is Electric Wave, which I believe, yeah, it's kind of like a tornado, but in front of you. That is the last of Electric's ability. It would be higher if it had like a range attack, like a pretty far range attack. All right, this one, Acid. Now we're getting into the 6 abilities, which has Acid Splash, which isn't range. I mean, it's kind of range. It's from like here, and it hits it, and it's basically just poison. This one, Acid Shot, which is, well, the first one, but range. Acid Slide, it makes you a little bit faster, and you leave acid on the ground, and whatever steps on it actually gets hurt by it. Acid Veil, it makes it whatever you punch gets acid, and whatever punches you gets acid. Kind of like one of the electrification's moves. I forgot the name. Acid Spray, it's the first one, but it's the no, it's not the first one. It's Acid Shot, but you get to hold it down and stuff. The next one is Acid Rain, where you go near someone and it just starts raining down acid. You know, it hits a lot of people near. It would be better if Acid Rain stayed longer. And if the Acid Slide made you go faster, because it just gives you regular speed 1. If it gave you speed 2, it would be better. Otherwise, this is a pretty good quirk. Next one is Whirlwind, which has Gale as its first ability, which is just a wind range attack. Next one is Vicious Gust, where if you're near something, it pushes it away. So it's kind of like a shield. Next one is hover, makes you go up. You shift to go down, and then I don't know what is up again. I don't know what up is again. Like to go up again. It's you just hit R again, which is how you use your abilities. The next one is tornado, where it's a wind tornado in front. The next one is shield. So say the skeleton is shooting at me, which I will demonstrate right now. Okay, I just died. That was a bad idea. Here, let me go back over to where that skeleton was, so I can get all my stuff again. Gosh darn it, I have to rearrange things again, don't I? Anyway, skeleton shooting at me. You activate it. It's a shield in front of you. It shoots at you and it goes bye-bye. Same if you just walk into it, it goes bye-bye. Let's see. We were on Whirlwind. That's gone. That's gone. Alright. That's what's left, I believe. The next one is just Whirlwind, the name of the quirk. It's where, I should probably go back into creative, where whatever is around you in a big range, it gets attacked and launched. It's really good for PvP, as if they try to run away using their quirk or just running, you can just follow them too. So, moving on to our next quirk, Cement. One of my favorites. Alright, so the first one is Cement Bullet. It is like Acid's Acid Shot ability, Water's first ability, and Sludge's first ability. But it's just a rock, and you know, I feel like it would hurt more. The next one is Pedestal, which is its moving ability, which if you activate it, there's a pedestal behind you. I mean, it looks weird in F5, but if you look down, it's pretty cool. And it just lifts up from there, and say something's falling, you can just do that, and then you're good. So like, say you're getting attacked by things and you need to get out, you just do this. And you're good. Alright, the next one is Wall, my favorite ability for Cement. Say a creeper's coming after you. I don't believe there's a creeper anywhere on this island, so I can't demonstrate that. But basically, it just puts stone in front of you, and you can box yourself in. Kinda. You can only use 3 walls at a time. Alright, so if you want to box yourself in, you go here, you stand here, and you go there. And then I feel like you're pretty much safe from anything that's attacking you, besides for that wall where you should have blocks and you could just do that. But they do disappear eventually, as you can see over there. And you can't do it midair. Next one is Boulder. It's like the first ability, but it's a boulder and it explodes things and it does a lot more damage. Next one is Prison, where say there is a mob right here. Here, I'll just... So there's a SWAT right here. I do that, and it's trapped in a prison. Or there's a SWAT right here. I do that, and this guy over here is dying of suffocating. Next one is Spikes, where there's a guy right here. You use it, and spikes appear, which hurt things around. So that is all of Cement. So let's get on to our next one. Explosion. So Explosion, the first ability, is the name of the quirk. It just explodes. So my brother, he uses this mainly, or a lot, and he punches it and immediately uses it, and they go flying. Like that. And usually there's no water, so it gets hurt. The next one is Explosive Speed. It's Explosion's flying ability. Probably the best flying It's the best flying ability out of all the quirks in it. It's really laggy though, but it just boosts you. I decided to go to this island since, you know, it has a lot of test subjects. The next one is Stun Grenade. It makes him slow, as you can see. It's not walking. Let's just wait till see. He's slow now. Compared to... Come on, move. Please. Compared to this regular speed, it turns into that speed. The next one is AP Shot. It's kind of like the first ability, but it's range, and it does more damage. The next one is Explosive Cannon, where it's like AP Shot, but it does more damage and explodes more. The last one is Howitzer Impact, where it launches you wherever you're looking at, and then where you land, it explodes and does a lot of damage. My favorite ability for explosion is Explosive Speed, as I think it's cool to be able to fly in survival. So that is all for explosion. So let's move on to Hellflame. Alright, so Hellflame is good. It's good for just survival in particular. You hit something, it catches on fire, and it also does more damage. So it's good for food. But it takes away stamina each time you punch. Here, let me turn off that. Firebolt, it's this first ability, but it's ranged. The next one is Flight, where it boosts you up wherever you're looking at and gives you the slow falling effect, but see, it gives you slow falling too. And once you have Hellflame, you have fire resistance, so you can't die from lava or fire. You can also just do that, this is the second best flying ability, mainly because it's like one of the only ones. The next one is Jet Burn, which is practically a flamethrower. It just, yeah, it does a lot of damage. The next one is Fire Body. It's like Electrification Body or Acid Veil, where you punch something, it catches on fire, or if something punches you, it catches on fire, or if you just get right next to something, it catches on fire. The last one, and the strongest ability, is Prominence Burn, where it does that, and then if you sneak, it does a lot of fire where you're at, and it actually causes some blocks to go away because of how hot it is. If you look at this, see, it just turned into dust. So that is it for Hellflame. Time for One for All, the one you guys have all been waiting for. I think this is the strongest, mainly because it's one for all, and the developers made it the strongest, but there is a drawback. So the first one is Delaware Smash. A lot of damage. Like I was already hurt. I might instantly kill them. Yeah. So it does a lot of damage and explodes. The next one is Leap, where it's just one for all leap. It doesn't work in creative, so let me go into survival, where it leaps you. But if you notice, I took damage. Also, once you use one of your leap abilities or something like that, you don't take fall damage. But if you notice, I took damage. That's because, like in the anime or the manga, once he first uses his ability, it hurts him. So the next one is Telekinesis Smash, which is the first one, stronger. The other one is Full Cowling, which makes you run faster, jump higher, and your fists do a lot of damage. Alright, you see these guys over here? Four shot with a fist. The next one is Detroit Smash, which is not like the other ones but stronger. It's actually whatever's around you. It is the strongest smash, but it's just around you and you don't have to The next one, my favorite one, is One for All 100%. Where activated, you're faster, you jump really high, and your fists do a lot of damage. It's practically full cowling, but if I go in survival while it's activated and use no damage, leap, no damage while using it, Texas Smash, no damage, and Detroit Smash, hold on. Well, there's damage because, you know, I stopped using it. Detroit Smash, no damage. So that is One for All, which I think is the strongest, with a drawback of it hurting you once you use it. Now, there is one thing in particular that I want to show you guys right now. And it is a WIP move, which is a work in progress one, but it's actually a developer's quirk that he decided to add. This, you can't get it with a token, you have to do a command. If you're wondering what this is, it's just a random quirk. What you have to do with the command, which is /MHA quirk Telekinesis. That is the quirk. It's also my favorite quirk. Now that I have Telekinesis, it pushes entities. Sadly, it doesn't push players, which would be fun if it did, if they were on. So if you look up while you're near one, it pushes it up, which does fall damage. The next one is pull, where, say, like, it also works for entities. Like, you do this, it pulls it to me. So this is also good. You say you're running, you look down, you use it, and they take a lot of fall damage. The next one is hold, where you hold it, and oh my gosh, and practically hold it. If you're wondering what the water sound is, it's it falling and going up multiple times, because, you know, it's still a work in progress, which is what WIP means. So it's because it's above water, but say if I put it up here, it'll keep taking damage and it'll just die of fall damage. The next one, one of my favorite abilities for telekinesis is leap, where he practically leaps you, but the cool thing about it is that you can use it in air too. And so, yeah, and perfect, it's turning nighttime, so let's go into survival to use our next ability. Force field pushes anything around you while doing so it doesn't really allow. Let me find a skeleton. If I can find it, this guy will work too, I think. If he has a gun, maybe? I don't know. Let me just find a skeleton real quick. Skeletons are so common. There's one. Alright. So as you see, the skeleton will start shooting at me, but it'll push the arrows back, which I think is really cool. The next ability, the only ability that actually does damage, I'm going to keep force field on so they don't hit me, is Shockwave. It pushes them back and does damage. See, this one doesn't do damage. I don't know why I like it, because it doesn't do much damage besides for the Shockwave ability, which is the last ability. So, I don't know why it's my favorite. I think I just like the fact that I can pull and push things away from me, and that I can practically fly. Shoot. Alright. So that's all the abilities. I think One for All is the strongest. I just showed Telekinesis last, since it's still a work in progress, and it's a developer's quirk. Now, the developers on the next update, they're adding a couple more quirks, which is flight, where I think, like, I don't know what the abilities are, but I think it just allows you to fly and stuff, and make other things fly maybe. Earth flow, which I think is just you control the earth and stuff, kind of like cement, but not cement, but like you can like move blocks and stuff maybe. bubbles, which I don't know what that does. Maybe you trap things in bubbles and it lifts up, and then yeah, I don't know what that does. Half hot, half cold, which is ice and fire, where it's you set things on fire and stuff, kind of like Hellflame's abilities, but I think you freeze things and they take damage from frost or something. One for All, they're still working on that. It's in, but they need to remake it. Muscle augmentation. It practically just makes everything about you stronger. Kind of like Strong Arm, but I think you could run faster and jump higher and stuff like that. I don't know what other quirks they are adding. They might be adding more quirks that I just forgot what they are. But they're also adding more mobs. Like, as you can see, if I go here, it has a criminal, a civilian, Nomu, SWAT officer, police officer, cardman, and hammer boss. Here, no, here I'll show you what Nomu is. It's a boss. Like, it's really scary. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. So they're gonna add more of that stuff, and as you can see, there is guns, where an assault rifle, it's not the strongest. A handgun, you use it, you let go, it shoots, but you need ammo for it. I'm in creative, so it automatically does things. You also have a knife, which is basically an iron sword, but it's not as far range and it doesn't do as much damage. You have a katana, which does 8 attack damage, and it has really far range. Not really far, but yeah, actually it's pretty far. And you have Stain's sword, the blade of the legendary hero killer Stain, where it does 10 attack damage and it has far range, and it just looks really cool because you can see there's blood on it. I don't know why I think that looks cool. You create it with a hilt and a blade. You also get fabric and a sharpshooter. Use to channel electric quirks into blast. So let's check that out. Let's see, electrification. I wonder if will it work if I have quirkless? No, it doesn't. I have to have electrification, and I use it. So I think that's pretty cool. You have all these different types of armor, which I won't be showcasing. It was practically just the quirk showcase, and you have characters. Rappa, you don't have Rappa's quirk, I don't think. Inasa's, which is Whirlwind. Aizawa is Eraser. Bakugo's Explosion. Ochaka Uraka is Float, Zero Gravity. Endeavor, or Enji Todoroki, is Hellflame. Kaminari is Electrification. Ken Ishama's is Cement Toss, it's cement, as you can say. Deku, or Izuku Midoriya, you probably should know if you're watching this, it's One for All. Sorry if there's any spoilers in this. If you haven't watched the anime or read the manga, you probably shouldn't watch this. And Mina is Acid. That's not all the quirks, but it's just the things. And then this one is just the other mod I added, which has these and stuff. Like, it doesn't allow you to swing, which I think is like weird. Well, but it does do damage. It also replaces blocks with webs, black or white, depending on if you want to be Venom, or just regular Spider-Man. Like, you don't have to I don't know why I was showing you this, even though it's not part of the thing. But, ooh, what does Venom look like? Does it make you actually, like, look like Venom? Oh! Whoa! Holy cow! Okay! That's actually pretty cool. Let's see how much damage it does to Nomu. Oh my, I could, hold on. If I get one for all. And do one for all full counting. See, I have strength 4. I have strength 5 now. And I have jump boost 5, oh my gosh. And stained sword, hold on. Alright, you ready? This can easily kill Nomu. And Nomu's dead. So that's actually pretty cool. Okay, well, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase of the mod, and I will see you all later. Bye.